Friday Night Nets is brought to you by iOneSmart.com, local HVAC experts.
Welcome into another edition of Friday Night Nets. I am Eric Graver. He's Ethan Wiles. A lot of teams are playing in Martin Luther King Jr. weekend tournament, so a little bit of a lighter slate on this Friday night of games.
But we still have plenty of action on the hardwood tonight. We'll start with a first-place showdown in the Big Northern Conference tonight, Eric.
Yep, the Lutheran Crusaders making the trip out to Dixon to play the Duchesses and start with Dixon early in the first quarter. Harvest Day having herself a night for Dixon. She gets herself a tough 2 points. Crusaders now. Kaylee Banks wide open. She nails the three and back and forth in the first quarter between these two teams. Right back to Dixon now. Katie Drew feeding it right back to Day, and she can get points all over the court. That gives the Duchesses a 6-point lead. Same combo now. Drew to Day. Day gets another bucket with three different defenders on her. Day now wanting to show she can put up some points, showing off some speed and a nice layup to extend the lead to 9. Lutheran needing to make up some ground. Kaylee Banks, their playmaker. Again, she hits the jumper, pulling her team a little bit closer going into the second half. She carried that momentum into the second half. Another three for the junior, and that brings Lutheran within 2 points. But Day still getting her baskets for Dixon in the third quarter. Check out this effort, grabbing her own rebound and able to bank it in. Dixon would start to pull away towards the end of the third quarter. Kate Nipple drains the corner three. Dixon goes on to win it 49-36.
Another good one in the Big Northern. Winnebago hosting Stillman Valley tonight. Stillman Valley was flying high early as Brooke Jordahl drives to the basket and gets it to go. Stillman up 10.5. Bago cut straight through the lead though, and it came from beyond the arc. Check this one out. Not one, not two, not three, but 4 shots from downtown, bringing the Indians all the way back to tie the game to the final frame. And how do you celebrate a comeback? Then with a dance and a hula skirt. Cardinals not going away though, as some good ball movement gets Maya Jason driving to the lane for the easy bucket. Coach Zambrovitz for Bago trying to get the girls to finish strong here, and his players would respond. Campbell Schrank takes the ball from the top of the key, drives, finishes, and one. She's pumped, her teammates are pumped, and Bago roars back to win 55-43.
We really just wanted to pick each other up and not tear each other down, and we really come together as a team when we're down like that. Once we hit that one big shot to really get us going, it really makes a difference. And the way that Ella Provy hit a shot and I hit a shot and Campbell just bringing it down and Laney bringing it down, and we just really enjoy starting it off strong in the second half, because we're definitely a second half team.
What a win for Bago, and they are a fun team to watch. Rockford Christian and Genoa Kingston meeting up in Genoa, starting with the Cogs. Portland Tetzlaff is going to get the pass. He drains the three, and the Cogs with the ball again. Taylor Rhodes will be looking for Emily Trizinka, who's going to find an open lane, makes the layup, and that's putting the score at 31-32. Royal Lions team looking to keep the lead after the break. Cogs looking to come back, but Avery Demo on the Royal Lions going to knock the ball loose for Caitlin Park to get the steal. Easily put that one up for 2 points. And back to the Cogs now. Emily Trizinka again going to put the ball up. It goes in, putting the game at 40-48. Cogs calling a timeout to try and get this comeback, but that's not going to happen, as the Royal Lions' Caitlin Park going to shoot just past the free throw line, and the Royal Lions take the close one against the Cogs, 55-48. We've had lots of good basketball so far. Still to come, we head to the NUIC for some girls and boys action. More Friday Night Nets when we return right after the break.
Orangeville and Pecatonica are 2 of the 3 teams tied for the lead in the NUIC North. The 2 conference contenders facing off in Pecatonica tonight, and Orangeville showing why they belong on top. Keep your eye on number 5, Whitney Sullivan, because she was a human highlight tonight. Backing down in the paint, gets this one to fall, and then here she is off the steal, finding Lainey Cahoon, for the layup. Easy layup there for Orangeville. Later in the fourth, it's Sullivan. Again, off the pass here. She's going to bury this three from up top now. The Lady Broncos go up 54-21, but the Lady Indians keep fighting off the miss. They get the putback here to fall. Pecatonica trying to make it a fight, but late in the game now, it's Addie Wheeler. She's going to drive and draw the foul. Orangeville blows out Pecatonica in this one, 56-28. Here's what Oakville coach Jay Doyle had to say after the game.
It's a long season, and this was our last conference game until now we play everybody again. So we're going to see Peck again. They're a great basketball team. There's a lot of basketball left, but how we're playing, we're going to be. Our main goal is just to, if they're going to beat us, we want them to earn it.
Orangeville gets set to host a non-conference game against Warren tomorrow night.
On the boys' side, Aquin and Durand in the battle of the Bulldogs. Early on, Durand's Nathan Folk dishing it out to Braden Hughes, but Folk says, give it back to me, and buries the three. Then Max Milbrath down low, gets the bucket to fall. Nice layup there. And at the other end, Austin Hilby hitting the three from the corner. Check this one out. Off the miss, the Folk tipping it up to himself. He's able to get himself the layup after that. That's a nice play on the other end. Durand goes up 8-5 off the inbound. It's Hilby again from the corner, tied at 8. Connor Hughes now trying the three ball for Durand. It's good. There's a three-point contest for them out there tonight. The inbound, Roger Maines, one of our old athletes of the week for football and cross country. He can hit threes too. Durand holds off Aquin 68-61.
Elsewhere in the NUIC, Dakota hits the road south to Milledgeville to take on the Missiles. Right at the tip-off, the Indians get going. Cade Vach sends the ball around and cuts in, fooling the Missile defense for the first basket of the game. Milledgeville has a quick answer, though. Kaysen Johnson over to Connor Nye and back to Johnson, who locks in, hits the target for three. Cal Engelken's looking to get his team back ahead in this close game. Dakota looking to keep their lead, though. Braden Kehoe looking to set up a layup, but Zachary Pauly steals it, and he's off to the races, laying it in on the other side of the court. The Indians' margin cut in half, but Dakota still making big plays in the second quarter as the ball finds the hands of senior Caden Niedermeyer, who sinks the three just before the half to go up 5 at the break. That's our most recent score. We'll update the most recent score when we get that.
Yeah, we should have it on our website in just a little bit, Ethan, and we've had plenty of good hoops so far, but we are not done. We have a few more games to cover, plus our play of the night when Friday Night Nets returns right after the break. Well, the Byron boys basketball team has won 3 straight games as it's set for more big Northern action tonight. The Tigers taking on Genoa Kingston, and the Cogs coming out strong on defense. Traven Atterbury, we saw him making plays all over the gridiron over the fall. He picks the pocket and puts it in the hoop. Genoa coaches liking what they see in this one. Byron, though, hanging tough. They feed it to Braylon Kildruff, and on the block leads to a basket. Tigers also striking from beyond the arc. They can do that. They've been doing it all season. And Nick Kessler has his spot in the corner, drills the corner three. And a lot to clap about on that Byron bench. But Cogs, though, coming back with Josh Bunting with the moves and the dish to Nathan Scherzinski for the bucket. Byron coaches looking for a finish, and their team does just that as they pull out a 56-49 win.
Sycamore and Rochelle meeting up in the Hub City in Interstate 8 clash. Rochelle starting out here strong with the bucket from Caden Moore, taking a first quarter lead on this one. But it would be all Spartans from then on. Sycamore guard Lucas Winburn had a big game starting with the pull-up jumper here. A few possessions later, Winburn from 3 this time, stretching the Spartans' lead late in the second quarter. Sycamore forward Burke Foucher has a few blocks tonight leading the Spartans, and they went big in this one.
Yep, they would go on to win that one 67-39, and the Sycamore girls also in action tonight, hosting Sandwich, starting with Evan Carrier making the layup for the first of many points tonight. Sycamore was all over them in this game. Not many points to go around. They go on to win it 39-8. We captured a lot of high school hoops action tonight, but only one can be our play of the night, and Burke Foucher all over the court with that block, takes it coast to coast for the and one. Great week 2 of Friday Night Nets. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again next week.